Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 83 of Europa Universalis 4 as the Ottomans. We are in a war that... who started this war? It was the Netherlands. So we're helping the Netherlands out, basically. Let's go ahead and get our transport somewhere a little bit safer. There are a few annoying armies around here that we are going to have to deal with, so I'm going to go and start moving some units up towards the front. I have just lost a battle up here, which is very unfortunate. I didn't see the big reinforcement line coming. Let's go ahead and just turn this fort on. They might try and take some of our other forts out, which is going to be annoying. They are going down there for Treviso, which is a little bit of a pain. Let's go and get you guys to march straight in. It might be intimidating enough to get them out, because we don't want that fort to fall. Yeah, they are moving out. We are going to catch them, unfortunately. Which is not something that we necessarily want to do. No, we are in fact all moving in. Let's select the army that's fighting as well, because we don't want you to actually retreat from that. Now they are force marching to reinforce, but we have a lot of units of our own that are going in as well. Now the other thing, oh, that was close. Netherlands are coming in to help, but it might be too late. See, this is our fort here. Now, even though the fort wasn't active, that should have actually counted as being the defenders. Let's go and get that one with the... we'll send a second stack up there with you as well. Gained an insult on Austria. Let's go move you guys up. And yeah, you guys go up there and siege that out as well. So it's not like a particularly bad war. I mean, obviously these guys are involved, but most of it's up here that we don't really need to worry about. Are these literally all territories? About this one. Yeah, all of this stuff should be... cost us a bit to do all this coring and stuff. Wish this map mode would actually update accordingly. So this stuff needs coring. And as for this one, is there any point making you into a state? Not really. Well, that'll help out a little bit. Although, of course, the estates demand control of provinces, the Ulema and the Umera. Okay. Well, Umera, usually anywhere that's got half-decent manpower. Let's give you that one, actually. And the Ulema, it doesn't really matter all that much. There we go. They're both happy again. Fine. We can do some more conversions. Let's go back to the normal map mode, because I want to be able to see what I am doing. You're getting attrition, so let's go ahead and split you up. I think we can go and turn that fort back off again now. We do want to try and make some money back. But yeah, we did split Austria up, which I think is going to help us. Also, we don't need a lot of these, like, inland forts anymore. So we might as well just get rid of them. That'll save us some money. I mean, Austria's not a threat. The Commonwealth possibly is, so we might want to leave those ones up along the north border. But these ones sort of in here, they're all kind of pointless. That one is kind of pointless now as well. I'm still not a big fan of the fort system. I mean, in principle, it's okay. But there still seems to be... You still seem to be far better off just getting rid of a lot of forts than keeping them around, to be honest. Converted the heretics of Roma. Do we want to keep all of these forts down here? They can be useful. I think we'll keep some of them. We are still making money. Let's go start working on some of these Protestant ones. We still haven't had the rebellion fire yet. It is still at 90%. We are making money. We can certainly go over here and start attacking Bavaria. Yeah, it's just the coalition that I'm a little worried about. Not because I think that they're going to attack. It's just it makes it difficult for me to attack anybody else. So this is almost fallen. Now, I don't have it set as like an important province, so I'm hoping that the Netherlands don't give it to me, although it's quite possible they might, because that'll just give me more overextension. Netherlands, or more aggressive expansion, more importantly. So Netherlands have won that battle, as I fully expected them to. This will be the attrition there. Yeah, okay, so we've done that. So let's go and start helping Netherlands siege this out. The quicker we can end this war, the better. So we do still have our diplomat over at France. We're going to stay there because we have a fair bit of aggressive expansion with them. It is going down via 4 yearly. Might be nice to see if we can reduce that any. In the meantime, let's keep fabricating claims on Austria. We'll just take them wherever we can. Could we get possibly a better... not production efficiency. Someone's been pieced out. That was Memmingen, which we expected. Ottomans will get... Yeah, war reps. I was going to say, please don't give me any land. Converted some heretics. Yeah, I want... is Diplo, I think. Improved relations. That's not aggressive expansion impact. Yeah, not really a lot we can do. I mean, it will burn off as time goes on, so... In fact, that religious zeal, wherever it was, has gone away as well, so that's good. We'll take the inflation, because our inflation is going down. We're not in any debt. So Austria has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces remaining. In order to take Austria fully, it would require 66 war score. So we can take Austria out in 1 more war, which is quite nice. Spain is still in the coalition. We are rival to Spain, so that we'll never get them to really drop out of that. And we've got 206 aggressive expansion, so that's shouldn't really be a surprise to anybody. If we're quick enough, we might be able to jump on the Papal State, but it all depends whether or not France would come in on their side. Okay, you are now out of the war. Again, please don't have given any land to me. Nope, that's fine. So let's go ahead and move some of these units out of here. So we don't really have to worry about this war anymore because the only sort of hostile parties are all up here to the north, which I don't even really want to bother marching up to. The only reason I said yes to the war declaration is because I didn't want the truce to break with the Netherlands, because obviously having some allies that are powerful actually help us to stay alive. Now then, we do have a little bit of a problem with the Commonwealth being in this. How much do Muscovy... Muscovy don't dislike me. We could go and ally Muscovy, because Muscovy's rival to the Commonwealth and Scandinavia. So let's go ahead and offer an alliance there. And we'll... they're hostile towards us, which is great. You've just joined an alliance with us, but you're hostile. We will go ahead and attempt to improve relations with them, because I think that makes sense. Well, I'm not going to give military access to people in these wars. You can stuff off. We've still got some conversions to do. So the question is, why are you hostile to me? You just accepted an alliance. Because we have a neighbouring different religion. And... well, they accepted the alliance at -7, I suppose. The aggressive expansion will completely go away in 6 months' time. The border fiction, nah. They want my provinces, but who cares? If we get, like, the improved relations with them, that should go away. I mean, the hostile attitude should go away. So, when's our truce up with Austria? It'll probably be quite a while, because we took a lot of stuff. Yeah, we've got 11 years for that one to end. But there's only a couple of years for the Papal State one. The Papal State is allied only with Württemberg. Now, they're not in the coalition. The problem is France would come in. But what we could try and do is use our trick of the BS war. So we could pick somebody. We could pick somebody that we could go and pick a fight with. That's still Terra Incognita, is it? Is there not anywhere... Oh, Amon still exists. Perfect. And we can probably just go and declare a war on them. Now, France wouldn't come in, though, because it's a distant war. That is true. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get France in. What I'm thinking about doing is trying to find somebody small that we could pick on and get France to join us, because then France wouldn't necessarily defend the Papal State, because they'd be on our side. And this will be the final 2 conversions. Now, Austria did catch us building a spy network, which is a bit unfortunate. Brandenburg doesn't actually hate me now. There is a break point. Improved relations is already at 100%. There is a break point that you can... I'm allied to the Netherlands, yeah. I was going to say, there is a break point where if you get to 100%... No, actually, I'm just talking rubbish now. Let me start that again. There's a break point where if you actually get their opinion high enough, they will leave the coalition, even though they are still have aggressive expansion against you. Let's go ahead and put this free leader over here. So we'll march you in. You are going to arrive on the 12th. You are going to arrive on the 12th. Fantastic. Managed to guess it right. We both arrive on the same day. And the rebels are put down. I like it when the rebellions are that easy. They didn't even get control of a province. In fact, we don't have any rebellions at all at the moment now. We've lost an advisor, which is unfortunate. It's our military guy. Morale of armies or discipline. That's a difficult one. It tends to be morale of armies that you really need so you can stay in the fight longer. So we'll go for the morale of armies, plus of which we want to try and keep all of the +3 guys if we can. Just lost another flipping general. Yet another reason why you want the +3 military guys, so you can afford to to get new generals. But yeah, it would be nice to be able to declare war on the Papal State, but... I mean, would France actually come in on their side? Yes, they would. Which we don't want. And there's nobody really... What about Alsace? You are allied with Austria. Munster-Württemberg we don't care about. You are... See, we could actually pull them in that way. But again, France would still defend them. Switzerland's in the coalition, so I can't declare on them. Trier, Trier's been warned by France. But France would still defend them. So that's no good. It's going to be tricky. I mean, we might be lucky if France is in another war, but the thing is, Papal State, we have a lot of aggressive expansion, so the Papal State will join a coalition as well. So that's a problem. Austria. See, in order to get to Austria... See, Austria will end up in the coalition because our truce with Austria will end before our truce with Genoa. And we can't declare war on Austria directly. So we want to be able to declare war on Genoa in 1777. So they're still allied with Austria. That should still bring Austria in, but it shouldn't be able to bring the rest of the coalition in. So providing we declare war on Genoa before they have a chance to join the coalition, then it should be fine. We've got 100 opinion now with Muscovy. Yeah, I was going to say they're allied, so their opinion of us should always be ally, not hostile. Another general's died. Why have we got all these old generals around that keep dying off? You're probably... Yeah, you were the one that was down here. Well, that's fine. You were a 3-star general as well. You're terrible. You are really terrible for this late in the game. Let's get another one. Yeah, you're slightly better. You can disappear without trace. That said, I mean, we could probably take France if we needed to, but I'd sooner not, because with France out of the picture, the coalition is almost certainly going to fire against us. But there's only 51 years left of the game, right? So we've got to be fairly quick. Let's keep the piety. I mean, we're doing alright. We've got decent money. Mothballed forts. Yeah, because all the forts are mothballed because we're at war. That's why we're getting that warning. Oh, if only you weren't in the coalition, Spain. But yeah, we're never going to get rid of the aggressive expansion, so... And let's face it, it wouldn't be the first coalition that we've had in this campaign, so... That's not too terrible. Yeah, I really would have liked to have gotten Spain, but to gotten the whole of Italy, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Not unless we can find a way to keep France out of the war. And I just don't have anybody close enough that I could declare on that we could get France to come in on our side. Everything's going to be a distant war for France. Most of these places... Now that could work. No, but again, then France are coming on your side again. What we need to do is find somebody who is... Because you're all going to be Catholic, right? Yeah. So what we need to do is actually find someone who's Protestant. Because if we declare war on a Protestant nation, then France would almost certainly come in. So Ulm is Protestant, but Ulm is part of the coalition. We don't have that much aggressive expansion with Ulm. Ulm is allied with Switzerland, which nobody cares about. If we were to declare war on Ulm, France would be willing to come in. Obviously, that would still bring in the coalition. So I think what we need to do is try and improve relations with Ulm. If we can get Ulm out of the coalition, we could go and attack Ulm, which would bring France into the war on our side. And then we could attack the Papal State, and France wouldn't come in to defend them. But the question is, can we actually get Ulm out of the coalition before the truce with the Papal State is up? Because that truce is February 71. So, it's unlikely, I would have thought. We'll keep the piety. So yeah, Ulm. I mean, the improved relations will start to go up. The aggressive expansion is going to go down, but only yearly. Because I really don't want to bring the coalition in. Is there anybody else that's Protestant that is not in the coalition? So Switzerland's in the coalition. Who does that belong to? That's Brittany. Brittany is allied with France anyway. What have we got up here? Brandenburg's in the coalition. Cologne we're already technically at war with. So can't do anything about that. Bremen we're already at war with. Brandenburg, Saxe-Lauenburg we're already at war with. That's just a Protestant province in the Commonwealth. So yeah, we're a little bit short of options for Protestant targets. Memmingen we've got a truce with. This is going to be tricky. This is often the problem in EU4 if you take too much land too quickly. That aggressive expansion can really screw things up. It'd just be nice if we could get a few of the... Oh, we found Scottish Australia and Malaccan Australia. Interesting. And there's the conversions doing. Have we done all the conversions yet? We've got 2 more conversions to do. Saxony has entered into a coalition. Coalition is actually getting larger instead of smaller. But if we can get some of the bigger players out, then that makes life a lot easier. But we've got so much aggressive expansion against everybody now. Well, that war is now over. Netherlands owes us favours. But yeah, I don't see any way we could realistically declare a war on the Papal State, because France wouldn't come in to help us. We are going to have to bring a diplomat back soon. Let's bring back the one from Muscovy. Just because I want to be able to keep my eye on the Papal State and see what our options for war are. Another conversion done. Obviously, it will tick into the next year, so we'll lose some more aggressive expansion with people, but it's still not going to be enough. If only Ulm would leave the coalition, but unfortunately they're not going to. Not giving you military access or anything. So you can go away. What are we like on our army numbers, actually? Let's just go and have a look at our force limit. We can still have a considerable number of troops. So that... Yeah, let's go ahead and get like 2 more armies. Just so that we really are in a strong position to make these guys think twice about... buy cheaper idea costs. Papal State has instantly joined the coalition. I wonder... I thought it said that the truce was going to end in February. So they left early and instantly left the coalition. I've got a feeling, you know, this might be a change that... oh, wow, Papal State's actually just allied with France, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. But I think this is a change that Paradox have made so that when people... There used to be a trick to it, right? Basically, what would happen is somebody can't join a coalition against you if they have a truce with you. But there was usually a 1-month gap between the truce ending and them joining the coalition. So what you could essentially do is, if you were quick enough, you could quickly declare war against them as soon as the truce ended before they had a chance to join the coalition. Wow, Wurzburg's entering the coalition now. We might not manage to get this done. We only need 1 more war against Austria. But being able to do it without a coalition firing is going to be impossible at the moment. There goes Munster into the coalition. I mean, what I might do is just hold off until the end of the game. And if it looks like the coalition is not going to dissolve, we can just YOLO and try and take Austria out. Austria might even... Austria's at war with Spain, actually. That'll be interesting, because Austria and Spain are both in the... No, that's not Austria, is it? That's... No, it is Austria. So how would that affect the coalition, then? If I was to declare war on Austria... If I was to declare war on Austria, Spain couldn't come in. Because Spain is at war with Austria. If I was to declare war with Spain... then Austria couldn't come in to help you, but everybody else still kind of would. Yeah, it's messy. It's very messy. Also, the Commonwealth are at war with Austria as well. So, multiple people that are in the coalition with me. I mean, I don't care. As long as Austria gets wiped off the map, I don't even care if it's the Commonwealth that takes them out. The suggestion was just get them wiped out. Oh, by the way, there is a button to change music. No music playing at the moment. Well, apparently there is. Open the music control panel. Open music player. So, yeah, you can actually choose which music plays. Somebody did tell me that that button was there, and it definitely is there. So I don't know why Paradox Christmas Carol is still enabled. It's still January, by the way. It's January the 27th when I'm recording this, so we'll see if it goes away automatically in February. Admin tech. Well, we might as well take it. We're getting a little bit behind on Diplo, but we should be able to catch up soon. That's good because that will give us the extra production efficiency. So that'll help our money go up. We get our final idea group at the next level as well. We still have some corruption. It's not growing. It is going down. France have rivaled the Netherlands, or vice versa. Yeah, they've rivaled each other. Let's go back to fabricating on Austria, I think. See, things are actually going quite well with Ulm now. Ulm has a positive opinion of us. They're still outraged. We didn't get Scandinavia out either, unfortunately. Although our aggressive expansion with Scandinavia is 53. So that might actually go away. We'll recall the diplomat from Ulm. We might send that diplomat back to Scandinavia. And just start trying to... The thing is, as soon as some of the bigger nations leave, then some of the smaller nations start to get a little bit twitchy and they leave as well. So it's certainly not a bad idea to try and piece anybody out you can. The fewer people in the coalition, the less likely it is to fire. So we are just below our force limit. We've got 576,000 men, which is significant. We've already capped our improved relations with Scandinavia. Okay, well, I guess we're coming back then. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that we're never going to get out of this. Bavaria, 167. We can try and improve relations with you a little bit. What about Brand? We're still trying to improve relations with Brandenburg, actually. We still haven't got them out yet. Aggressive expansion is only 34, though, so Brandenburg won't be in this for too much longer. Papal State, Spain, Austria I can deal with. I mean, Austria is pretty much insignificant, but of course they do bring the entire HRE with them. Not that the entire HRE is that big right now, you understand. It's very, very small. Let's get our Diplotech. We're already ahead of time on military, so we'll pick up our next idea, which is quicker recruitment time. Not that useful. Land Leader Fire is very good, though. Prestige from land battles. Siege ability is good. Discipline's good. There's Alsace entered a coalition against us. Afghanistan's insulted us. Well, insults all they are going to do. But we're probably not going to get an awful lot else done on this video. So I'm going to go ahead and end things there. When we come back next time, I don't know, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what the game has in store for us. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as the Ottomans. I'll see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.